Bella's going to help us learn the structures of the skin. You ready? So lightly touch your skin and don't move. Merkel cell, think murky water. Push down harder, deeper pressure. Pacinian corpuscle. Say Pacinian corpuscle.
Pacinian corpuscle.
Say, and then say light touch, non-moving touch. Say Merkel.
Merkel.
Now move, light moving touch, and say Meissner's. No, you gotta say it like Meissner's.
Meissner's.
That's better. Okay. Now I want you to like pretend like you like accidentally stab yourself and say free nerve endings.
Free nerve endings.
Oh, that was good. And then stretch to the roof and say Ruffini.
Ruffini.
And that one's for Joy. She thought of that. And then Kennedy taught us one to remember the cams. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. So you make desmosomes like this. Mm-hmm. And desmosomes connect cells of the same type. So it's going to connect cells in the stratum spinosum together. That's why our skin peels off in sheets, because it connects it horizontally. Now we're going to turn them into hemidesmosomes that hook. So hook the dermis into the epidermis, and they're hemi. So it's half one tissue type and half the other. So half to the epidermis, half to the dermis. Now we're going to do a tight junction. Tight junctions are impermeable to water, so it makes the skin waterproof. And then gap junction, which isn't in the skin, but I don't want you to forget it. But you'll learn about it in cardiac muscle because it's in the heart. Now we're going to so when we are hot, our blood vessels dilate. So do dilate. And then when we're cold, what do? Constrict.
Oh, constrict.
And which they get snuggle up deeper inside. And then the name of the structure that does that is the glomus body. And you can remember that, Maddie Ann thought of that one because it's like a glomometer. It senses the temperature and works to dilate or constrict the blood vessels. Let's see, what can we do? So do the upper layer, you got to copy, there you go. So the epidermis is at the top, and that's made of keratinocytes. The dermis is in the middle, and that's fibroblasts. And then the hypodermis is below, and that's adipocytes. So remember, keratinocyte, fibroblasts, adipocyte, KFA, Kentucky Fried Anatomy. The keratinocytes make keratin. And don't forget, keratinocytes also make POMC. So the POMC that gets turned into MSH. The fibroblasts make collagen and elastin. Collagen is strength. Elastin is
stretch. I remembered.
Stretch. And then adipocytes make fat. The epidermis is not vascular. Everything below it is vascular. The muscle that erects the hair, go whoop, arrector pili. And then sweat glands, sebaceous glands is oil. Both of those are efferent. All of your sensors are afferent because it's sending the signal, it's the sense to the cell. Oh, make little L's for the Langerhans. Langerhans are immune cells that eat pathogens that get in the skin. So they go, yum, 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 yum. So the Langerhans are like special macrophages in the skin. Melanocytes make melanin. Okay, I think that's it.